Hello friends and enemies, welcome back to Master Duel Champion, and today we're going to continue on from where we left off last time, and we're going to move on from the 2003 World Championship deck to the 2004 World Championship deck. So we'll get into Master Duel in just a second, but let's go ahead and take a look at the deck. Alright, so here we have the deck, and taking a look here, it's a 40 card deck, and unlike last time, we finally have an extra deck starting this year. So taking a look at the deck, we've got a Black Luster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, we have Chaos Emperor Dragon, we have Jinzo, we have 2 copies of Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer, we have Breaker the Magical Warrior, we have Tribe Infecting Virus, we have 3 copies of DD Warrior Lady, we have Shining Angel, we have Witch of the Black Forest, we have Sanguine, we have 2 copies of Magician of Faith, we have Magical Scientist, and we have Sinister Serpent. For spells, we have Confiscation, we have the Forceful Sentry, we have Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, we have Mirage of Nightmare, we have Dark Hole, we have Heavy Storm, we have 3 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon, we have Monster Reborn, Premature Burial, Snatch Steal, 2 copies of Scapegoat, Creature Swap, Nobleman of Crassout, and Smashing Ground. And finally, for traps, we have 2 copies of Torrential Tribute, we have we have Mirror Force, we have Ring of Destruction, and we have Call of the Haunted. And finally, moving on to our extra deck, we've got 3 copies of Thousand Eyes Restrict, we have Flame Ghost, we have Dark Fire Dragon, we have 3 copies of Dark Balter the Terrible, we have 2 copies of Reaper of Nightmare, we have 2 copies of Musician King, fuck yeah. We have Giltia the Dragon Knight, we have Fiend Skull Dragon, we have 3 copies of Ryu Senshi, we have 3 copies of Roaring Ocean Snake, we have 3 copies of Punished Eagle, and lastly, we have Black Skull Dragon. Overall, crazy deck to look at. Definitely, as I was going through it, it really boggled my mind here. It's what's considered a chaos deck. I'm sorry, it's so chaotic, I know. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to plug it into Master Duel, and we're going to see if it can get us higher in ranked duels. I think I have more cards in my extra deck than I'm supposed to. We'll see if it actually lets me get away with having 24 extra deck cards. I didn't realize that as I was saying it out loud earlier, but this deck has 24 extra deck cards. I think I'm gonna just see if it lets me do that. It probably won't. So I have to be picky. Okay. Alright. Cool. Let's move on to Spell and Traps. Nobleman of Crossout. Creature Swap, one of my favorite cards. Pot of Greed, which isn't going to be on here. I might as well look it up, right? Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity. It's not going to show up. Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity aren't going to show up. Okay, yeah. Even if I know they won't show up, I have to be thorough. Because if I'm not thorough, then what's the point? Mirage of Nightmare won't show up. Didn't think so. I know Monster Reborn will show up. Okay, that was... I pranked myself. That was me being a little dummy. Premature Burial won't show up. Yeah. And I don't think Snatch Steal will show up either. Most of these cards were in the first deck. Yeah. Dark Hole. We love a Dark Hole. Heavy Storm's not going to show up. Maybe. Still, probably. Yeah. Scapegoat will show up. 2. Okay, perfect. Confiscation won't show up, but I gotta check. Nope. Neither will the Forceful Sentry. Cards that have just been banned for years. On to traps. Ring of Destruction. Will you show up? Yes, you will, because I had you last time. Yeah. Call of the Haunted. I need one of these. And then I need Mirror Fuzz. Ah, I can't use 15 extra deck cards. We're gonna whittle these down. Alright, and there we go. Here we have our 2004 deck with 9 cards missing. Luckily, I came up with some good replacements last time, so we'll just reuse those, but I do gotta find replacements for some of the new cards in the deck. Also, I had to clip the extra deck down to 15 cards because there were too many cards in the extra deck for the game. So, I wanted to keep at least one of every extra deck card that there was in the original deck. But let's go ahead and find some replacement cards. Alright, so taking a look at the deck, it looks like we've got quite a bit of removal, we've got quite a big of dig, and it looks like the big card that we're digging for is Magical Scientist. Now, Magical Scientist is banned, so the card that we are going to replace it with, and I think you all know what it's going to be, is Cyberstein. Now, Cyberstein has a downside and an upside. The downside is that it's not as inexpensive as Magical Scientist is, whereas Magical Scientist is 1,000 life points, Cyberstein is 5,000. But unlike Magical Scientist, the monster you fusion summon will stay on the field until it dies. Best strategy for Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays would be to pull out Cyberstein to bring out Thousand Eyes Restrict, or which one was it? It's not... It might be Dark Balter, actually, since not a lot of trap cards seem to be used, right now. And maybe even Reaper on the Nightmare, but Thousand Eyes Restrict might be our best bet. So there's Cyberstein, and then unlike last time, I actually have a better replacement for Heavy Storm than Heavy Storm Duster, and that's going to be the Feather Duster, since Feather Duster is not already on the deck list. I've gone ahead and replaced all the other missing cards on here, but I'll go ahead and go through them for those watching just this video. So for Pot of Greed and for the Forceful Sentry, we've replaced them both with Triple Tactics Talent. We've replaced our Graceful Charity with Hand Destruction. We've replaced Premature Burial with Overdone Burial. We've replaced Mirage of Nightmares with Card of Demise. We've replaced Snatch Steel with Mind Control. We've replaced Confiscation with Smoke Grenade of the Thief. So there we go. There we have it. This is going to be our World Championship 2004 deck. And let's go ahead and test it out in some ranked. This is not the deck. Oops. Fuck. True first duel. True first duel. Let's get it going. I'm gonna lose a rank. Uh-oh. Risk has been involved. Now I gotta hope that I open with Cyberstein. Alright, interesting first hand. We've got DD Warrior Lady, which is the hand that the card that we want to pull for a first hand. Unless it was Cyberstein. Oh, I'm not reading any of these cards. Garbage Lord. Oh, fuck. Garbage Lord, what do you do? Special summon. Not be used as an Xyz material. I need to check this dude's graveyard because I wasn't paying attention to what he was using. Cards here. Oh, fuck. Performable Odd Eyes. What? What? So this card. This chase up card is destroyed, you lose 6,000 points. That was an easy win. Yo, this deck's so good it beats people before I even get to play. What the fuck was that? Alright, first round was a winner. Let's try let's try again. Okay, what deck is this? Alright, we both got our little dragon maids. I got DD Warrior Lady. Okay, so what do I do? Let's set our Mystical Space Typhoon Activate this card. Discard a monster. Target a monster in your graveyard. Okay. We're not going to do that. Should I Warrior later or should I Sanguine? If I Sanguine, I can bring up Cyberstein, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. Okay. I'll set DD Warrior Lady. Let's see how far I can get. Cyber Dragon, okay. That's fine. Core. Interesting because I see more people use Cyber Dragon deck in this game than I have in fucking years. That's not gonna do anything. MST does negate in this case. Does Cyber Dragon have a field spell? I think they do, but I can't actually remember if they do. I shouldn't have put out Mystical Space Siphon. Okay, Verte. I can't negate it. It's not a negate. Okay. Get rid of my MST. That's the thing that kills me. Okay, alright. I can try to pull this off, it won't work. Oh. Oh, he is. Oh, yeah, okay. Love those little life points down there. Pulled him. I can't do anything with him. Oh no. I don't have enough. Creature swap. It's not gonna go through. They wouldn't let me. There's no way that they'll let me steal their Phoenix Divorcer. Well, they decide, not me, so they're probably going to give me Anaconda. Hell yeah. I don't have a fusion card. I have fumbled this entire turn. I should scoop. But I'm gonna make myself proud. That's the power of the 2004 deck. That was phenomenal. I think I should do one more, just to get like a good feel for the deck. Maybe I'll get lucky like I did last time. Okay, let's take a look at this. Sinister Serpent. During your opponent's turn, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dig for Cyberstein. Okay. Okay. Sub-terror cards. So maybe we're playing a fucking... Maybe we're playing a pure sub-terror deck. Although I know that that's a stretch. No attacker for me. for ye. Ah, of course. Well, I would have destroyed your card, but I don't really care about summoning more than once per turn with this deck. So, sorry, Pello. I actually did damage? I've never done damage in my life. How are you gonna get out of this, pal? I don't think you can anticipate my ultimate play. What is this? A Subterror? Okay, yep. Yeah, he's running a Subterror deck. I've never seen this deck before. I've never looked at Subterror cards. Maybe I can... Can I pull this off? What if I just pulled off like a good old-fashioned win with this deck? That'd be crazy. What does this do? What does that do? Okay. My Ring of Destruction didn't work. Here's the thing. Do I risk the Monster Reborn? We're gonna let this just play out. Responses? Ah, I see. Alright. Well, but I might as well try to stop you from bringing that back to your hand. Or to your deck. Alright. If I can do pellets of damage to him, I'm good. All right. Can I pull this off? Can I pull off the 2004 shebang? I can't believe that I'm making it this far. Cracked field. No thighs. Another hidden city. Kill something. Okay. Bold move, bitch. I don't have any monsters in my graveyard, but I do have a Sinister Serpent in my hand. Okay. Now I have a dilemma. I could destroy the hidden city. I'm gonna take a risk. Gonna destroy that card. Fuck. So close. I was going strong for a minute. I would love if this deck had some cards to like shuffle my graveyard cards back into my deck. He's not gonna let me dig. I think this is it. I think this is gonna kill me. Yep. No. We're gonna flip over your other little guys. Get rid of me. Subterror sure is a weird deck. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I will accept my fate graciously. I'm going to lose, but I will lose with honor, with dignity. I'll lose with the negate. Okay. Alright. That's it, everybody. That's the end of the game. Okay. Alright, well, there we have it. It seems like 2004 deck, first of all, 2004 deck is very obviously like ahead of the 2003 deck. Not good enough to do anything today, of course, but it stood kind of a chance against like this seemingly casual, you know, pure archetype Subterror deck. But much like a lot of these old decks, this deck was kind of slow, but it seemed to work just a tiny bit faster than the 2003 deck. It had more of an identity than the 2003 deck did. Anyway, that's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun watching me play with old cards. And let me know what you thought of the deck build, of the duels, anything like that down below. The editing, maybe? I don't know. I'd like to thank Tia for using some of her incredibly valuable time to help me with editing this video. And until next time, drink your water. Thank you.